Hi, thank you for hearing from me. My name is Amy Villela. I'm a certified holistic health coach. I work within the medical community with functional medicine doctors and different holistic practitioners every day. Excuse my notes, I wasn't prepared to speak today, but I did want to share some thoughts as I sat here listening to everyone. I think as we heard a lot of people talk about, there are so many studies out there showing that there's decreased IQ levels, issues with ADHD, hormone imbalance, endocrine disruptor, many threats that the use of fluoride can have towards public health. And I ask, what is the reason? Why would we be willing to risk public health for the use of fluoride? Is there really enough tangible benefit to prove the benefits that it would increase dental health? And it was interesting to me to learn that World Health Organization has found no difference in tooth decay between countries that fluoridate their water and those who do not. They did a study of over 400,000 students and revealed that using 1 part per million of added fluoride in the drinking water actually increased tooth decay by 27%. The National Institute for Dental Research conducted another review of about 40,000 U.S. school-aged children and found that 1 part per million of fluoride in water increased tooth decay again by about 5 or 6%. So there's a chance that it could actually make dental health worse, in addition to all of the other health issues. If you look into the medical research, there's mountains of studies that show, over 100 different medical published studies actually show that fluoride can damage the brain. Harvard University School of Public Health has found that children with high fluoride areas have significantly lower IQ scores. And our children every day are exposed to so many other toxins, lead, mercury, everything they're in the air. There's no other reason, there's no benefit to putting more and more toxins into the water. We're just lowering the IQ of all of our children, our general population, and that's going to have a massive financial impact, economical impact to society. I just attended last week at the UN a major discussion on toxic exposure for our children. There was a number of highly esteemed medical doctors who spoke to this and actually shared some of the economic and financial impact that it has on our country or GDP when the IQ scores begin to get lower, given all the toxic accumulation that's happening. So adding more fluoride to the water is only going to make that problem worse. In addition, it's an endocrine disruptor. Hypothyroidism is a huge problem in our country. Fluoride is linked to increasing that. In the United States, 4.6 million people over the age of 12 have hyperthyroidism already. It can also be linked to issues with diabetes and kidneys as well. And in the U.S., there's 29 million people have diabetes, and more than 20 million people have kidney issues, kidney health disease issues. Another thing I thought was really interesting is that a lot of the evidence in what's happening...
You have about a minute left.
Okay. In Europe is showing that they're using much lower levels of fluoridation. So in the United States, our recommended level of fluoride is about 0.7 milligrams per liter, which is twice the level of what's allowed or was allowed at one point in Europe. So any of the evidence showing the health risks are actually using much lower doses than what could be allowed and what is allowed here in the United States. So the health effect would even be more multiplied. So I just ask that you really reconsider this program. I think the toxic effects for children is detrimental. We're seeing massive impact to society and children's health with the rate of chronic disease, and this would only make that worse. So I ask that the whole program be reconsidered. Thank you.
Thank you.
We have one more.